Regardless, and hopefully you looked at the written announcement for week 2 in Nursing 3011, Concepts of Professional Nursing. I'm looking forward to reviewing your introductory videos, learning about your learning styles, and hearing about the nursing theory that you think best applies to your practice or that you would consider applying in future practice. I wanted to let you know that I reviewed your student information surveys. So in Module 1, Week 1, you were asked to complete this student information survey, and it asked you a number of questions, including your comfort level with technology and any concerns you have about being in an online course. So I wanted to let you know that I did review your responses and wanted to make a few statements in this video just to reassure you about how we can make sure that your experience is not so isolating, make sure that you feel like you can reach out to me, that we can communicate through email, but we can also communicate over the phone or over Zoom. I have by appointment. We can do office hours after 5 p.m., during the day, before 5 p.m. So working with your schedule. So just to reassure you all about a few things that you mentioned. I know a lot of you are feeling like you might forget to turn in an assignment because you're not in a face-to-face class. The best way for you to remember to turn in your assignments, to know when to turn in those assignments, is to make sure that you download a copy, possibly print a copy of the course calendar. So if you click into that course calendar, you will see that each module, um, um, we give you the length of time of the module, we give you the dates for the module, and then we tell you which readings, which resources you should review, and then we lay out each assignment and put a due date above it. So most of your assignments are going to be due on Mondays at 8 a.m. There are a few exceptions. So the first exception is the due date of September 2nd for your discussion forum responses and your APA lesson. That's due on a Tuesday because Monday is a holiday, Labor Day. So if you just refer to this calendar regularly, you should know which module you're in, what your assigned readings and resources are, and what your assignments are and the due dates. You can use your calendar to then guide you to the section of the As You Learn course you need to be in. So if you know that you're in the time frame of Module 1, you would click into Module 1 using this left-hand list. Click on Module 1, you see the dates of this module, and then you can scroll down, and you always should look at this start page. It will give you information about the goals for the module, a checklist. A lot of you mentioned it would be helpful to have a checklist to know what you need to do. So you get a checklist in this weekly page. And then there's also a little section giving you a heads up about what's coming next. So you can see for your checklist for Module 1, you should, this week, should be responding to 2 of your classmates in the discussion forum, and you should be completing that APA lesson. You should have already posted your initial discussion board post where you introduce yourself and talk about your learning styles and what nursing theory applies to your practice. That post was due this morning by 8 a.m. And your student information survey was also due this morning by 8 a.m. Once you get back into the module and you've reviewed the objectives, the checklist, etc., for the module, then you can scroll down and you'll see read, watch, and engage. This will tell you what the resources are that you need for the module. And then the activities and assignments are clearly under this banner, activities and assignments. And so you click into each assignment to do your work. Also, a few of you mentioned that you were concerned about how you can contact the instructor, how you can communicate with me. First of all, if we go back into the top block of As You Learn, you'll see that there is a, oh, nope, we go into communication. See, so we go into communication and you'll see this in the banner, Ask the Instructor, in peer forums as well as office hours. So if you have a question that you think the answer would benefit the entire group, you can post that question and ask the instructor. You just click into Ask the Instructor, you click on Add Discussion Topic, and you pose your question, and then you submit it. If you want to ask your classmates a question, you think maybe they could help you find something, or maybe they could guide you in some way, you can go into the student lounge. I will not be looking in the student lounge. I am expecting you to be professional with one another, but I won't be looking in there or answering questions there. If you have a question that's more personal in nature, then you would want to email me. And my contact information is in this right-hand pane, right-hand side of the course. And you can see my photo and then my office phone and email address. So you can email me or you can call and leave me a voicemail, and the voicemail will go to my email. Additionally, if you feel like it would be easier to talk to me over the phone or on a video call, you can arrange a time through email to talk with me, and then we can talk over the phone, or you can arrange a time to meet with me, and then we can use the office hours Zoom space that I have at the top of the course here. Right here. So there. Another concern a few of you mentioned is that you're worried about asking a question that is maybe ends up, you think it might be a dumb question. There are no dumb questions. So do not be afraid to ask me questions. No question is dumb. And I will not ever treat you in a way that should make you feel dumb. I'm always going to be as respectful as I expect you to be with me. And then also, if you're concerned about harsh grading, the most important thing is to make sure that you read the instructions for each assignment, that you look at the grading rubric, and you try your best to address every requirement of that assignment, and do your best, use your resources. We have a lot of resources in this course for the technology. I'm just getting into that section of the course. You can go to the App State Information Technology website. There's a student support link with additional places you can get help. For those of you who like to look at a PowerPoint summary of the chapter and take notes, you can access your textbook PowerPoints here. There's a link to the App State Library. There's all sorts of resources, including resources on APA formatting. And what I try to do is I go by the rubric. So if there are errors, APA errors, and the rubric requires taking off points for APA errors, I will take off the points, but I will give you feedback and try to direct you to the resource that can help you improve on that on a future assignment. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to address some of your concerns that you expressed in your survey. And like I said before, I will look forward to reading your introductory or reviewing your introductory videos and learning about your learning styles and your nursing theory interests. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I will do my best to respond within 24 hours during the week and on weekends and holidays within 48 hours. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I look forward to continuing on and getting to know you better and learning together.